Hello everyone, welcome to the Marepreneur channel and the first video ever actually on the channel with this beautiful day. Today I want to cover a topic that a lot of people is asking me why I decided to buy a Lexus. Let's check together. I got this question so many times, like why you bought a Lexus? It's a car for all people, I don't get it. So maybe let's cover it together. Let's understand what are the pros and the cons of this car so we can take a conclusion and understand my decision behind it. First of all, let me describe this car. It's the Lexus RX450h. It's hybrid. It comes with the F Sport package, so it has the more aggressive grille. It has different suspensions, different engine, more horsepowers. In theory, it's the 3.5 V6 engine, petrol engine, and then it has two more electrical engine. In total, it's 313 horsepower. 250 horsepower are from the petrol engine. The rest it's from the hybrid system, basically. So let's jump into the question why I decided to buy this car. When the time came to buy a new car, I was analyzing the market and there were three favorite models that I was considering. It was the Porsche Cayenne diesel, Audi SQ7 diesel and the Mercedes GLA diesel as well. But at some point I got a notification on the phone from Auto Scout that there was a new Lexus RX450h F Sport for around 42,000 Swiss francs. And I was like, okay, it's interesting. It's a 2017 car. It's less cheaper than the Porsche Cayenne, the Audi and the Mercedes, because they were all between 60,000 to 70,000 at that point with that year, because it was like 2-3 years old cars, right? So I went to try the Lexus. And actually I was like, okay, this car is something unbelievably good for that price, for that year, for this engine, for the optional it has. It was like amazing for me, and that was the deal breaker. I was like, a lot of space inside on the driver's seat, a lot of space still behind me. That's really something important for me because I'm doing long trips with the car. So and usually there is always people behind me, so that was really a deal breaker. And the trunk is huge, like you can put whatever you want. So when I found that this car was fitting perfectly my height, because it's also important I think to mention here that I'm 205 centimeters tall and not all the cars are really fitting me. So let's say the Porsche Cayenne, for instance, it has the handle on the central console that it's constantly hitting your leg, and honestly for long trips it's very uncomfortable. So let's say when I'm comparing the prices, the optional, the package optional and everything, this was the best buy definitely for me. So you might ask yourself, what are the pros of buying the Lexus? And honestly I would start first of all with the design, because I think it's really unique. This car is very unique with this front grille. It's such an aggressive design, and honestly I don't know another brand that has like this type of aggressive design. To me, remember like a Japanese ninja, something like that. And I love to use that emoji actually to describe the Lexus on social media. And that was like an easy decision for me because it looks awesome, and for that price this car is so valuable, honestly. The second reason, it's basically the consumption. I think it's insane to have a 3.5 V6 engine that's its consumption is like 7.6 liter per 100 kilometers. After the reset, I think I resetted it a couple of weeks ago, it's 8.3, but because I'm driving a bit more aggressively. When my wife is driving the car, Sometimes it goes below 7 liters, sometimes it's like 6.8, 6.9 liters per 100 kilometers. So I think it's something that it's very rare to find in an SUV with 2.2 tons heaviness and with 3.5 liter engine V6. I think that's a good consumption, honestly. As I mentioned before, the comfort in this car, it's something unbelievably good. Like for me, it's the place where I come, I sit down, I chill and I enjoy driving, but really I relax myself staying in this on this seat. And I believe also behind the seats are very comfortable. So I don't know, I can drive for 12 hours and I still feel like I'm not so tired. So yeah, I think it's something very unique in this car too. Another positive aspect is the quality of the interiors. Leather on the seats, on the doors everywhere, on the dashboard. The steering wheel is full in leather, and what a quality. On the doors, as I said, and the quality is outstanding, guys. Another positive aspect of the car is the maintenance. As I mentioned before, the services, the plates, the insurance, the tires, the consumption are expensive, but not as much as for a Porsche Cayenne, an Audi Q7 or GLA, because I know I have friends, they have these cars, and I can say it's twice as much as for the Lexus, honestly. So I don't know, even the hybrid system, for instance, you can extend the warranty on a yearly basis. It's like 99 Swiss francs per year, and you're fully covered. Whatever will happen with the hybrid system, it will be just replaced. And that's the most positive aspect of all the Toyotas and the Lexus. I think reliability is something outstanding with these brands. Walking down a lonely road, you found me. Now let's cover the negative aspect of this car, because for one reason I almost decided to buy a new car or to replace the Lexus actually. Let's get into it and see how I found a solution to it. One of the negative aspects of the Lexus is that in Europe you don't have a lot of aftermarket parts to tune the car, to modify the car. For instance, you don't have suspensions, sport suspensions, KW suspensions, Bach, Bilstein or whatever. You don't have any brand making suspension for this car, so you cannot lower it actually. You might change the wheels, but yeah, if you cannot change the suspensions, then it might be a problem. You can use the Chinese one, right? But then in Switzerland, it's a question: are these suspensions allowed to be used in Switzerland? Yes or no? It's always a question, right? Maybe you can find a solution, but that's the negative aspect of it. You cannot find a spoiler, you cannot find a rear diffuser, you cannot find the side skirt. Like, yeah, there is Maxton design, but if you don't like that one, then you don't have many options. Yes, as you can see, this is the original infotainment system of the Lexus, and that's actually one of the main reasons why I was considering to change the car. I'm really missing Apple CarPlay because it's making your life trillions of times easier while you drive, because here you need to find, if you want to use the map, it's such a pain to find the right place where you want to go. But I found a solution. On eBay, I found a system that you can add an hardware here behind. So you take outside the central console, you put inside this hardware, you connect with the hardware with the radio, with the screen, and then by pressing on the button map, you go to CarPlay. Now it's not connected to the phone because I'm recording, but basically this is the Apple CarPlay. Now I will take out the microphone and connect the Bluetooth so you can see that it's working properly. Walking down a lonely road, you found me. So you might have questions now, what are the plans with my Lexus in the future? If I'm going to replace it with a new Lexus or another brand maybe? Actually, no, there are no plans in that regard. I have some plans and I would like to make some updates to the car, so to modify it a little bit. but of course it needs to stay clean and still being comfortable for long trips and all the need I have. And the second thing I would like to achieve with this car is to reach 300,000 kilometers or even more, maybe 400. I want to have the Lexus RX450h with the huge amount, or maybe the biggest amount of kilometers in the world. So let's see what the future is keeping for us. A lot of exciting trips, that's definitely, and a lot of new content. But I don't want to spoil anything yet, because I want to keep you in the journey with me and in the new vlogs or videos I'm going to make. I'm curious to hear your feedback in the comment section down below, to hear what would you like to see in the future, or if you have other questions about the Lexus. And if you like this video, don't forget the thumbs up and to subscribe to the channel to support my work, and see each other soon.